So what we're doing at the moment is we're sieving barley straw. So it's been strimmed already to kind of break it down a little bit, and we're sieving it to soften the fibres. So we're going to be using it for a sculpting clay to put on the outside of the cob oven. We're using barley straw instead of wheat straw because it's a little bit softer. So we want a softer straw at the end of it. So it ends up looking a little bit like this, and it goes into the cob mix.
We're mixing the clay and the sand as part of the cob. Once it's ready, we'll be putting straw in, and then it's proper cob, ready to make things out of.
You get all your tests that you have to do.
Yeah, we've got a few tests to do. The pull test to make sure the straw's embedded and make sure it's the right consistency.
It has to be thicker than a scone mixture.
Yeah, it's a bit like kneading bread.
Because it's still quite wet, we'll be able to just chuck it straight back in the cob and tread it in. When it's kind of drier, we tend to have a trimmings pile and we just re-wet it and chuck it back in the mix afterwards. That's fine. So if you use this short one for seeing it from back to front, and then we'll use this long one just to see how much more the rest of the bench just needs to come up. Steve's just going to trim this bit.
I'm going to move over
So
there.
you just,
I'll work over there.
and you can again use, I forgot to tell people about, you're using this level, because this has got, and if you do end up with a slightly drier, crumbly stuff, you know, just pack it, you know, together into a cob first, interior section, and we'll sort the sides out after. If you use your
Can go on this bit here. If you want to finish the top, you go on and do the squidgy bits over there. You can get it in it.
Yeah, you do too much.
I don't know.
And you want to get the armrest in there then?
Yeah.
Okay. Do that from here, can we?
Yeah.
One way of doing it. This is the next layer that's going on it, so you can see this, these little dimples catch the water, and then as the water fills up, it flows over the top, and see the holes, and then once these are full with water, then they drain through these holes here, so any excess water goes through the holes and then through the matting and then down out of off the roof. So this is basically the top, and that grey bit's the bottom. So that's against the pond liner. So there you go. And that's the same system you'd use on any, like a commercial living roof for a house or anything. And then what this does is just retains that little bit of moisture in the roof, otherwise it's prone to dry out too much. And while you're up here, it's a good idea to do it in bare feet, just to stop any punctures in the membrane. I mean, it's pretty tough, but you don't want to leave any nails or anything. Quite that in a minute. Right.
So we're putting the icing on the cake here. This is a lime render, so this is basically to protect the cob from wear and tear. And so we're putting this all over the seat.
Is the lamb render easy to mix?
Yeah, I mean it's just like mixing a concrete render. We use a fibre though.
Oh, I see.
So we use chopped straw in ours. In the old days they would have used horsehair. Basically we get all the plaster on and then we come along and hard trowel it after to smooth it off.
We've still painting now, so it's not
Well, depends how solid they'll be. Then it gets too thick. And then, the thing if they were there needs to be enough room because then actually people could also